So we can open this session with a word of prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, Pastor Akilimani walking to the podium.
Good evening, everybody. Okay, before I pray, I simply want to make some correction. My name is not Akilimani. It is Akilimali. Yes. Akilimali. Yes. Okay. I'm glad to be here tonight. And I want to say that this meeting is all about the Lord's doing. We have congregated here tonight to see what God can do. 25 years is a long period. And we want simply to thank God. Somebody said, what is not done in prayer is not done at all. The Bible begins, in the beginning God. And tonight we want to start with God. We want to invite heaven to be part of what we are going to do here tonight. Shall we pray? Mighty Father, I want to bless you tonight because you are good. In fact, the word good, being a human term, cannot fully define how good you are. You are good, O God, and nobody can really understand your goodness if he doesn't know Jesus Christ. I bless you, O God, for today's meeting. I welcome you to be part of what we are going to do tonight here. Take control of us. I bless your holy name because you are good. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Thank you very much, Pastor Akilimani. I think that is a correction on my part.
Yes.
Thank you very much. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask all of us to remain upstanding for the national anthem to officially start the program. We just take our seats, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for that. At this point, I wish to invite Martin Mungai, who is very instrumental in this great company. So Martin, please, I know you're in charge of business development. The reason we're here is because you work very hard. So please take over and let us know why we're here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our CEO, Mr. Tinchege, and your family, our board of advisors, our distinguished guests, our clients, our associates, our partners, my fellow Opticom colleagues, karibuni sana and welcome today. Good evening once again. Today is an exciting day for me, and I was saying to the CEO earlier today, there's a reason why people say a wine ages with time. A good wine ages with time. Today is quite symbolic. We're celebrating 25 years of security excellence. Work put in by teams and people who had vision, led by our founder and CEO. And what a better day to celebrate this than today. We've had a very, very difficult last couple of years with COVID. We've managed to come out of that. We've passed through the elections. Very soon we'll be watching two African teams competing. France and Morocco, if you know, you know. But having said that, today is an exciting day, and I'm very excited to be here to celebrate with my colleagues. Look at the journey that we've come from. Our clients who've been very loyal to us, our distinguished guests, our associates who've been part and parcel of growing this business. We're so excited to have this day as the day that we look back and say the future has so much to offer. And without wasting much time, I'd like to ask everybody to open their mind. Open your mind, take your time, ask questions. I'll be available, my colleagues are available. Ask questions, learn about the business, understand the journey, and see what we have to offer in future. When I look around, I see interesting, familiar faces. Kano Gidiri, our associate, a man who, when I started this journey years back, I was always in his office 17 years ago. Kano, Asante sana, Karibu. Major, I see our clients, Karibu sana. Parklands Baptist, Karibuni sana. Thank you for being our clients. Asanteni. And please feel free to engage and ask all the questions you can. Asanteni sana and Karibu. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Mongai, for that welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for is to see the face behind the success of this great association, this great organization. And as I stand here, I want to introduce the man who has driven this dream 25 years down the line. And you all know that the Optimum Group is a tech company giving integrated solutions in the security space. Yes, and this is a space in Kenya that is growing. Post-COVID, we have a lot of challenges in security, but Team Chege has been a frontliner when it comes to giving solutions for security in IT. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to invite the Chief Executive Officer and Founder of Opticom Kenya Limited, OptiWatch Group, OptiSafe Kenya Limited, and Ascaris Technology, all being part of Optimum Group partnerships here in Kenya and part of UK companies. This gentleman has over 25 years experience in security management, having started Optimum Security Services in 1998. I think I was in class 8 in 1998. Can you give him a hand of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, as he comes, he has grown this organization from leaps and bounds 25 years down the line. Team Chege, karibu sana, and congratulations for this milestone.
Thank you. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, everyone. I'm Jamboni. Yeah, that's good. So I could still speak some Swahili, although people say there's a bit of an accent, but I pull it when I need to. Yeah. But thank you. We are very thankful to God, and we are very, very grateful that this moment is being given to us to be here. I just want to just start by thanking everyone who has turned up. As it's been introduced, this is a moment that, especially for our workforce, especially for colleagues that we work with, that we want to celebrate and appreciate them, to say karibuni sana, and thank you for the work and for being part of us. We want to thank our suppliers, our colleagues, appreciate them, even our associates that we work very, very closely with. Our board of advisors that I will introduce, and we still have some that's coming. They are still on the way, and in that it will be just an introduction to get to know each other and to see how this goes. I'm known for talking a lot and saying a lot of things, so I'll try and keep this brief. We've started a bit late, but please feel free, rest easy and be comfortable where you are. So 25 years is a long time, and I will speak a bit about that later, but I always say that, as Monica is saying, 25 years ago, you were 8. I was a grown man and started, and this is the time you start counting your years, isn't it? You start to look at it and say 25 years ago and look at that. But we thank God, and we are very, very grateful for that. I think this first part of the evening, I want to just keep it short. It was for you to be introduced to myself, to see myself, and then I wanted to just introduce our just chief guest for now, our board of advisors, so at least they can stand up and just wave so we can see them and meet them, and they'll have a moment to speak later. So on this occasion, I think we'll do is just to get our chairman of our board advisor. This is Dr. Mwangi Ngumo, and Dr. Mwangi Ngumo is just so instrumental. Thank you. Yeah. So it's been so instrumental for our organization. What we have is an organization which just constantly needs that change, that engagement, that understanding, that agility, and he has been so instrumental for us. He's a former CEO of Kenya Institute of Management, and just before that, he was also the chairman of Kenya Investment Authority. So Dr. Ngumo, thank you and karibu sana. And we'll have a moment that I'll ask you to just say something once the others are here. Thank you. And Mr. Henry Ocheng, who is our chief guest today. Mr. Henry Ocheng is the chief executive officer for CARA, and we welcome you and thank you very much for being here. So others, as been mentioned, our clients, our suppliers, our friends, our families, and everybody who's here, karibuni sana sana. So we are very grateful to see you. Thank you so much. Yeah? All right, Kate.
Can we give a better round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you very much. And like he said, it doesn't say a lot, yet there's a lot you can say in 25 years, right? So we have tried to compress that for you to be able to just experience the journey that this organization has been able to take. So please glue your eyes to the screen. Let's savor the 25 years. Just get to know what have the clients been feeling, people who work with them, employees here, what has been their success story. Ladies and gentlemen, please, karibuni.
It's an absolute joy and honor to have you celebrate with us our 25th year anniversary. We have had the pleasure of working with an incredible team of people and great supportive clients with whom all this would not be possible. So we are grateful for all of you for making this possible for us. The most exciting thing that I've seen in the time that I have worked with Optimum Group of companies is the evolvement of the safety and security service from the traditional way of working to embracing technology. Optimum Group's adoption of technology has been accelerated by the recent global pandemic, whereby we have had an advancement use of technology with our new cloud-based product, Askari, spearheaded by our CEO, Tim Chege. This product, which you will hear more about from our CEO today, has increased efficiencies with our clients, operation processes, and their workflows, which, unlike the traditional working methods, improves productivity and staff morale. As we celebrate today, let us turn eagerly to the years that lie ahead. Thank you for being part of this special day, helping us make this anniversary more memorable. Asante.
Hello, I'm Mohsen Hira. I'm working in Optimum Group as a pre-sales and technical engineer. I'm having a background in software development and cyber security. I'm working in company in both departments, with marketing team and our technical team. I've joined this company a year ago, and this with this team is an amazing team we have in both marketing and technical team. And our vision carrier, our CEO team is he's brilliant in his vision. He's a futuristic technology he looks after, and it's easy for me to look at this all new products, and he's helping me out in all the ways. And I'm happy that to be a part of this Optimum Group, and I knew that our company is going for a 25th anniversary. Thank you.
I am Shikil Davasi, Technical Project Manager in Optimum Group. I have about 16 years of experience in the security industry at Asia and Middle East countries. I am specialized in CCTV, access control and home automation systems. I am specialized expert in this specific field. I am working in this company more than 2.5 years in UK. So happy to join with this company. We have an excellent team. That is my proud. Our team was so supportive, professional and hard work members, which lead more to complete our projects on time. Mr. Director team is very helpful and supportive at lot in upgrading our technology as per the growing in market. As the team, we are highly confident to build a new eras in the security industry. I am so happy to be a part of this company to celebrate our 25th year anniversary. Thank you.
Hi, I am Arun Arvind, working as a lead HSE support at Optimum Group. I have more than 10 years of experience in HSE at various industries like training, construction, manufacturing, all over UAE and India. I have joined Optimum by mid of 2022. There was a vast difference in the market after the pandemic. As we are celebrating our 25th anniversary, I am very proud to be a part of the team Optimum, which have a clear vision for the future. Company have a clear forecast about the future and have a smart dream and plan to be where the company will be after next 10 years. I am so happy to be part of this team, which provides me a professional growth which helped me to upgrade my career. As I was so passionate in training, I am so happy in my current position that provides me a opportunity to train and develop the employees as per the customer needs. Also, I am so happy to see smiles on our valued clients. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision to reality. Our director team is a great leader who is capable of changing adverse conditions to favorable conditions, which catalyze the company's growth and to achieve the goals before the planned period. I wish Optimum to be at its peak in the coming years and stretch its divisions all over the world in coming years. So thank you for the opportunity.
Hi, I am Akhil Vijayan, working as a senior technical engineer in Optimum Group for the past 2 years. I hold BTech in electrical engineering, which boosted me my career a lot. I have 10 years of experience in telecommunication and electrical industries at Middle East and Asia. In Optimum, I have a powerful team leader, Mr. Shifin, who have a great experience in similar field, helped me a lot to extend my knowledge and familiarization of security industries as per the European standards and norms. I am happy to say that our company is celebrating 25 years of excellence and led by a visionary leader, our director, Mr. T, who involves in every step of development of the company on all aspects. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, I am Mercy Negruko, a young professional at Opticom Kenya, and I work in the technical department. Being here has been an amazing experience for me because I've been able to learn a lot practically, which is quite different from what we were learning, how we were learning back in campus. Learning practically actually makes the process much faster, and I have really enjoyed being both in the field, in the office, and also learning a bit of leadership. It's been a great program and experience for me, and I really appreciate Opticom and Optimum Group in general for starting such a program. I look forward to learning more, and I would like to take this opportunity to wish you a happy 25th anniversary. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rosalinda. I work for Opticom Kenya, which is under the Optimum Group partnership. I'm in the ICT department, whereby we majorly deal with technology, software that help run the company smoothly. With the changes in technology, we have introduced new softwares as opposed to what we used to use in the past, which are currently helping us to offer the best services to our clients and ensuring that all their needs are met. While at Opticom, I've had various instances which are memorable, one of which being interacting with people from different countries such as India, the UK, Russia, which have actually been quite interesting for me. So as we turn 25 years on my push Opticom, happy 25 years in business and looking forward to getting to celebrate more and more years. Thank you. Hi guys, Wanjiru and Michelle, a senior communications controller, and my colleague
Felix Mutuko, assistant control manager. We work for Optimum and the Optimum Group.
We'd like to speak about how technology has advanced in this era, unlike back in the days whereby, for example, if we had guards, we used to call them, use radios, and the radios hereby are the over. Anyway, gone are those days. Nowadays we have platforms whereby we are able to manage our guards, not just managing, and also look and monitor on what they do in various of our clients' premises and how they safeguard the assets of the clients.
We also have a platform where we manage our guards remotely from this control room. We do the book-ons, we the book-off, and also at the end of the month, we are able to retrieve the hours we submit to accounts department for payment.
Through CCTV monitoring, we are also able to monitor the client's assets, whereby we are able to identify if persons that are coming into the premises of our clients, these persons are termed as intruders, whereby my colleague Felix kindly give us an example of some various incidences that we have had and how we were able to mitigate and come through out of it.
From this control room, we have received different alerts where intruders were involved or accessed our sites. Controllers on duty were able to call police on time. Police responded. Intruders were either apprehended or escaped before the police arrived.
Those are just but a few examples of it, and we will be able to speak more about it later. From us, happy 25th anniversary OGP.
My name is Boaz. I'm a full stack software developer and IoT engineer. My name is Gino Kono. I'm a full stack software developer, and we both work under Askari Technologies for Optimum Group. Askari is a guard patrol software solution which we came up with a few years ago. The main aim of the project was to better assist the clients who are managing sites to be able to be in the know of what is happening around the site and all the activities that are going on there, and to be able to manage the guards in the site properly and more efficiently in such a manner that we will be able to reduce overhead costs. Askari, as a security software solutions, has undergone a series of improvements within time. We used to have version 1 which had limited features, and now we have version 2 which has improved features to meet the requirements of our clients in the market. We are looking forward to improving Askari in future to integrate it with other technologies to make it more better and friendly to our clients. From us, happy 25th anniversary. 25th. 25th. Tuseme from us Askari Technologies. From us Askari Technologies, we wish you from us, we wish From us, Askari Technologies, we wish happy 25th anniversary to the Optimum Group. Thank you and kudos.
Congratulations to Optimum Group on 25 years of successful business in the security sector. I want to express my sincere gratitude to Optimum Group for their thorough work in all aspects of security intervention at Fairview construction sites, dating back to almost 20 years. This includes Askari technology, man guarding, remote monitoring and key holding. Their unique outlook, professionalism and timely delivery is refreshing and are providing the desired results. We will definitely retain the services on future projects and look forward to continuing a successful working relationship.
Hello everybody, my name is Aaron Gastelov and I'm a software architect and security engineer by trade, as well as a founder and managing partner of Bluepoint Digital. You will probably ask yourself why somebody that you barely know and just seeing for the first time is being shown on the large screen, so I'll take a moment to give you some background. Back in 2003 I was a young student in search for a job to support my studies. A few grueling months searching, interviewing, and I finally found my dream job of combining my two passions, engineering and computing. That job was for then relatively unknown new company called Optimum Security, spearheaded by a young entrepreneur called Tim. Over the course of the next 4 years, we did a lot of projects, a lot of new inventions that took the London security industry by storm and brought in new projects, new connections, and so on. At the end of the 4 awesome years, we had to part ways to pursue our own targets, but inevitably, myself and Tim always stayed close, became good friends all the time, and continued to collaborate on multiple projects, most notably the Askari system. Since last year, Tim and I have been brainstorming innovations, ideas and suggestions driven by his utmost desire to improve. The idea was that readers and physical security and connections are part of the history of the 20th century. We wanted to have the ability to program the physical world with the Internet of Things, a system that will communicate between every node of interaction, from administrators and guards through management all the way to the end client. Askari 2.0, Tim called it. And now, after months of debates, idea sharing, brainstorming, we have finally came up with a product that will tick all the boxes that Tim requested, as well as add future-proofing and scalability. I'm not going to go into a lot of details, as Tim will want to do this himself, but we'll only share that the Askari 2.0 will not have physical readers, will not need to have data uploaded and only then processed by the systems and displayed where necessary. We'll be able to use technologies such as augmented and virtual reality, GPS tracking, active Bluetooth beacons, sophisticated software core system that will handle all the data in real time, and so on. Me, as a long friend of Tim, as well as technical engineer, cannot wait to see this surface, as it will be groundbreaking and not only for Africa. This new system will be the new beginning for an industry that has long been littered with ancient technology. Now it's time for me to say goodbye. We'll see each other real soon again. Enjoy the event. Ivan out.
My name is Joel, Head of Security Department Staff District Church. Churches are vulnerable because thieves take advantage of the nature of a church so that they can come in and commit crimes unnoticed. We have 10,000 members coming every Sunday to attend the services. We have weekdays services that happen on Wednesdays. The reason why we decided to take on Opticom Kenya to do a remote surveillance of our cameras is because the premises required to install 80 cameras so that we can manage the security of our members. We have had incidents related to a laptop being stolen from the church, phones stolen from members, and even passes for ladies. So this necessitated that we install these CCTV cameras so that we can manage these instances. We have other issues related to security that needed surveillance remotely, like terrorism, accidents, and even monitoring how our money is handled at the cash areas. Remote monitoring has come in handy because the cameras are monitored 24/7 by the control officers. They have managed to detect crimes before they happen. They have managed to pick those suspicious characters before they commit crimes. They have managed to arrest those ones who are caught in the act. Remote monitoring has helped us to manage our security and has helped us even to reduce crimes that are being committed in the church. I recommend that places of worship embrace this idea to install those CCTV cameras, have them being monitored 24/7 so that they can manage this, the security instances likely to happen because of the vulnerability of the church.
We're having a little sound problem. I think, Tim, you have to do it yourself there. But ladies and gentlemen, if you can have the lights back. That presentation, from where I sit, has been able to set Tim as a pace setter in security in this country. Don't you agree? Yes? I have seen in that presentation careers in security. Gone are the days when it's about the guard at the gate. Security is not about the guard at the gate. It is so much more. So we have seen careers in security. We have seen software engineers. We have seen women in security talking about CCTV in control rooms. We have seen diversity and inclusions. Yes, we have seen men, women, Asians, Kenyans, different people from around the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a man who is setting pace in the security space in Kenya. And we have been here, we have security experts in this room. You'll agree with me that no one has come out as boldly to be able to put it in black and white, the changing face of the security technology, security, incorporating people, diversity, and inclusion. And he's working with businesses, he's working with government, he's working with young people, he's working with women. Ladies and gentlemen, surely we need to appreciate Tim Chege. Yes? Can you give him a round of applause as he comes to tell us what we did here in the video. Welcome, Tim.
you put your hand go up.
Exactly, let's celebrate this man. Can we start? We need to do this. Let's appreciate him. Yes. This is another free leader, ladies and gentlemen. Getting the creative sector, we appreciate you too.
Every hustler getting paid. Every hustle go back to pay. Jump on in that day.
Alright.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that was some good things said. I think they were paid well. I threatened them, and that's why they said such good things. No, really, I think it's been a journey, and I think the journey starts, as Pastor Kilimali says. We say Genesis 1. In the beginning, there is God. So I'd like to make sure that everything I say, all glory and honor is to God. So, because sometimes it's not about how smart we are, how intelligent we are, and all the rest of it. Although I think some of us here are, but it isn't really that. It is actually how we pray and things come to fruition very well. So I just want to take you briefly through just a bit of a journey of what we have been, what has started, and how it's all started. So I think I'll move this. So I'll just be very quick. Yeah, so started Optimum Group in 1998 as a young Kenyan guy who went to the UK to do his studies, and then I decided, I can do this. Let's try and get some work done. But I was a very difficult employee. I think that was one of the problems. But in that sense, because I just had an entrepreneurial spirit, and that was something I really had to push. But 1998 was, I was 23 years of age. That was a very young age. I say that I suffered all the isms. The ageism, skinnyism. I was a very skinny guy. I think he's skinnier than anyone else here. And and age was a problem. So I'd go stand up and say to our clients that I'll protect the 200 million pounds property. They'd look at me and say, how are you going to do that? But I did. I was persistent, and that was formed. So with Optimum Group, that's started. Then we moving on. The business was more. I was more targeting really the construction sector at the time, and to make sure that we can be able to. That was probably the vibrant sector that was coming up. But I was very keen on making sure that we can do a difference in how we look at security in the United Kingdom. So through the years, I'll probably just go quick on it. Through the years, what is probably important to mention is that I had quality technology and things such as ISO in mind, and that was very, very key for me when we started. And so we even achieved ISO 9001 just 3 years after formation, 2001, and all that was just looking at the three pillars: technology, quality, and really the innovations in terms of what we do. So that's what we achieved in that time, and business grew. We started just growing and expanding into that. And in 2005 is where we started to just bring in some new strands, and some of it was now the technology side. So I grew into now electronic security, physical security, and just the technology. We had a company called Optimum Security Supplies, and that was really important. I also crossed over to Kenya, started Opticom. Okay, at the time was Optimum Security Limited, or Africa. Yes, and that was quite an interesting experience, because we were trying to do so much in technology ahead of our time. the issues were broadband or internet services, power, so we didn't quite do as much as we wanted to do. And so Kenya was really good, and also we went into logistic services in the UK, which is just expanding safety and security, as Faith, our COO, said earlier, and who happens to be my wife. So that was an experience, which was quite a good experience to really start expanding into logistics and others. Yeah. So in 2010, as a company in Kenya, we're going through the guarding sector and the security sector going through accreditation, and that is PSRA. And in the UK, it's called SIA, the Security Industry Authority. As a group, as I mentioned about quality is very important. We joined, I was part of the group that was discussing how this should be set up. That was really, really, really interesting to know what we could do. But we achieved top 1%, so higher than G4S and other larger companies. And top 1%, it was just mainly a lot of it is to do with technology. Askari was introduced, not just the Askari, but how can we improve efficiencies in our security services? How can we make work more efficacious, more accountable for security guards, and how can we generate more value from security officers and as such? So that was quite good to be able to do. And yes, so crossing over, and I just wanted to know there was a man guarding bit, which was the guards and the human element. Then we moved into technology, electronic, putting cameras up, gates, bollards, and all this stuff. And then in 2013, we moved into what we call virtual security guarding. So a lot more what has been explained by Felix and Anne, so the ones in the control room. So we set that up. What was to experience and be bold, as Monica said, to say, can we install our cameras in the UK? Can we do all that and then monitor back in Kenya? So we founded the OptiWatch Group. So OptiWatch Group is OptiWatch. So watch just means the ability to watch things in real time. The basis of it is that the changes in the way security is moving and the way things are moving in terms of virtual guarding and being able to use technology and innovation, it's moving at such a fast pace. And I had the vision to say, well, how can we deploy that in Kenya? Why? And people were asking me, is it because it's cheaper labor and all that? I said, no, the word cheap is really wrong. The thing with it is because we have excellent minds. We have excellent brains in terms of criminology, in terms of understanding technology. It's just amazing how this has come to light, right? So when you see Felix and Co, and you see what they were doing and how they arrest people in the UK, how they stop crime before it happens, and so on and so forth, is very, very, it's been very, very fruitful in the way it has developed, yeah? But the core thing is simply this: understanding criminology, so understanding the behavior of thieves and crime and everything else, which is really ingrained in Kenya. We have excellent minds. And then the technology, how do we move in technology? And then how do we innovate? How do we see the beyond surveillance, as we call it? How do we bring in more and more value to our customers? So we manage about $4.2 billion worth of assets. That is assets back in the UK. So we manage headquarters for Scania, all these things where we have virtual gates, where we can open gates remotely, let clients in, stop things from happening whilst we're in Kenya, and that is good. We are very proud where we have a building, an executive building where, you know, Mrs. Johnson turns up and they are greeted by one of our staff in Kenya. They are told they've got mail, they have to check. They're even escorted up to the 17th floor. And things like that is very innovative, and we have an excellent team that has been able to do that. So all in all, when we look at how things are, there's been a turning point where, yes, we are global, but we're also local, right? And it depends on where you look at it. So we look at it sometimes, we are global, but then we can work outside the country. So that's I think takes a big chunk of that, because that's a pearl in our gem. That's really the core thing that we like to really talk about. And yeah, so what we are also proud of in the last few years also, we've just come in to expand our services to Uganda, Nigeria, Ethiopia. And yeah, so that's a very exciting time to see how can we just copy and paste. Simple. It's just how do we check on what we can do, what we have done, what is possible, and then we move on and change that to different countries. Now, setup of Ascari technology, it's been very exciting, and I think Ascari technology, as one of the colleagues will come and shortly just talk about it, but it is how we have seen the Eugene and Boaz lads who are having difficulty to say Ascari technology, so we're going to have a word, Boaz, Eugene, you know? But no, I think that's what we want to see, isn't it? Raw footage, raw presentation. That's great. But well, I suppose because they focus more on I's and O's and ones and zeros and that. Yeah, not speaking. They say they don't talk much. So yeah. So as Ascari, I started Ascari in 2005 in the UK, and it's so proud to hear clients and wazungus, and they will say, "Can I have an Ascari?" And they Ascari is a word like safari, and it's just that word that we can be proud of, that technology was set up in Kenya. It has been moving in Kenya. We've now set up an Indian office and Bulgaria. So Bulgaria is a Balkan states where the most of the DevOps and the smartness in technology, that software development happens. So the young man, Ivan, came in 2003. Now he's one of our associates and one of our partners that we work with. So Ascari is something quite great. I think some of our clients, Unilever and others who are in the room, I believe, use that. And the UK, we have clients that use it in India and also in Uganda. So it's a great product, but again, just see that there's a movement here where we have the guarding, the human element, the technology, then the virtual management. But now we're looking at a different thing, as Ivan was explaining, in terms of how does the technology change. And that's very, very important. We hear our president and everyone that's really talking a lot about technology. And when we talk about the technology, I tell these young guys that it's the beauty about it, you can work anywhere in Kenya and get paid exactly how someone else in the US and everyone else works. You do not need to really worry. So we are very proud of that students and young minds can come from university with engineering, with technology, with development, software development, and we can really train that to where we can go global, yeah, and where we can go global. So that's a very good point, I think, as Monica talked about it, where we're looking at diversity, inclusion, and how that works is really, really key. That is built upon the solidity of great minds, right? So we have really, really great minds. I'm not just saying that to say that. I really see a lot. You know, you saw Rosalinda here. I see her sometime in the boardroom. She's sitting alone, and she's talking to like 6 Russian men who are really clever and Russian, you know. And she engages and she manages to sort and get some ideas across. And that's amazing to see. That is a Kenyan, yeah, thank you. Thank you. And yeah, and it just comes into about diversity, you know, women in security, women in technology, and how do we just bring that inclusion in? It's very, very paramount, because we don't need to be, I mean, I'll say that we don't need to be a 6'4" security guard to be in security nowadays, right? You saw Anne, and she could stop, you know, very many criminals from there. She just uses a microphone in Kenya, and she calls somebody and tells him, "You with a blue shirt, I've called the police, can you leave?" And they leave 9 out of 10 times. And that's just amazing how we see the technology, how we see the inclusion, how we see diversity, how do we bring all of that into Kenya. and bring things going. You know, with that, as we're talking about Uganda, setting up in Uganda, you know, dealing with the ministry, the Minister of Privatization, and that they've given us a lot of goodwill, but a lot of it is how do these youngsters come from Makerere University and they don't go into schools and they don't go to places where they can do. How do we transfer knowledge, and how does that knowledge become perpetual so it never ends? So I challenge them, why do you bring in Israelis and why do you bring in Americans? Why when we can bring in knowledge from Kenya, and we have amazing knowledge and we can use that knowledge to use youngsters to be trained to grow their minds, and that is how we grow this country, and that's how we're going to grow. And I've talked to my group, myself and the team, and I know with you as our partners and people we work with, we will make sure that that continues. So that's the next stage of what Optimum Group is and how we work. We've got an excellent program we're working with Wise Women in Security, for example, and that's really about how do we bring in the technology aspects of women in technology, the youth programs, young professional programs. How do we bring them about to be able to get them to grow? So that's wonderful in how we work. So yeah, that's good. I believe that's for me a bit of what we have done over the years, where we are now, and we're learning. We are still growing. We are still bringing in amazing minds, and I'm learning all the time. I sometimes sit and I don't understand some of these things these guys are coming up with, and that's just meaning we are incubating, we are growing, we are generating such brilliant minds, and I think it's something to be really proud of. Yeah, and I think for that group there and those young minds, please just help me to clap for them and just appreciate them. Yeah, when you say the goose that lays the golden egg, I think some of this is the goose that lays the golden egg, and in terms of that, we are very, very appreciative of that. So yeah, I think just to conclude, I just want to talk about where we're heading to. As I said, really where we are heading to as Optimum Group is just the growth of young professionals. That, to me, I'm very passionate about. I think there's a picture there with students from a school called Kiangoma High School. Who's heard of it? Kiangoma High School. Huh? Kiangoma High School is a school in Mokorenge. So you see, nobody's heard of it. It used to be very difficult to say that when you were in school and you tried to introduce yourself to a girl from a neighboring school, and Kiangoma could not simply come out. But, Pastor Kilimani, who's here, Pastor Kilimani, please stand up, but he knows our school and where, that's where I went to school, and that's where we've started a computer hub, a computer technology hub. And that is going to be one of the schools. And as I stand, please, our chairman of the advisory chairman, Dr. Ngumo, who's also an alumni, we went and we started a school there, the computer lab. The computer lab is to grow students into technology and into innovative services, not to know Excel and to know that. So we are training them with a gentleman called Ivan. He talks a language I don't understand, but he's really hungry to train, to learn, to get all this knowledge started. So as we start, we're going to start a few of those computer labs to just give back and to get that technology. I say, and we say, that if we can get one Elon Musk or one Jeff Bezos or one Steve Jobs from that, then we're good. Yeah? And I think that is there. I mean, I was there, a student at Form 2 came, approached me, say, sir, can you help me? And what he was talking about, software development, was amazing. I've never had that. And this is kids who are really, really bright, and they just need an environment, exposure, right? Knowledge transfer, and they'll be excellent as we grow. Of course, knowledge transfer means, for me, I always say that if we should not always complain that Wazungus came and took things, and they've gone away to they send everything to the UK or wherever. We still complain and complain. So what we do is that we will make sure that we bring money from those countries and bring them here. So knowledge transfers, right? So the diaspora, everything there is very important. I think if we all went to the diaspora, in the Bible terms, Joseph, Moses, everyone went to the diaspora, came back, didn't they? So how can we bring back knowledge, bring back expertise, and start to grow talent and get paid in Kenya? That is very, very instrumental in the next phase. I think that is good. So that's really looking at it as just keeping ahead of the technology and all that. It's just a last point. I think I've got a very amazing group. So you see India, Bulgaria, all these sorts of, we have what we call a global center of excellence in technology. What that means is that we are centering it in Kenya, so whereby the learning bits are here. So how can we build new technology? So we are building new technology, building IoT, building all these areas of work, and we've got excellent people that work with us. We have somebody who works with Tesla in the UK, a Kenyan, who is going to share knowledge and bring. So it's bringing knowledge from all these people. And there's a lady, a sergeant in the military, but back he is still in the UK, working in a very high-end technology, security engineering, but very happy to come and support, and so we can build more ideas in IoT, in things that are able to change, and we call it Kenyan, right? So that's very important, as I put it, that we can get people with the knowledge and bring back here. So then we even, now they'll complain that there's brain drain, right? So we can start to bring knowledge and push it across to this country. So that's it. I think the rest, as I said, I do have passion, so please take this as passion. I can talk. I know time is not allowing, so I will just say that from this point, I think we looking at, I'm just going to bring, as part of what we were doing today, is just give just a little bit of a brief, because I think this is a good thing that we share, and it's a scary technology. So I'll just call Arnold very briefly. Arnold, if you can squeeze this for as short time as possible. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for listening to me, and I thank you so much for being here just to hear our story. And that's part of it today, was to really talk about this, and we'll keep it as brief as we can, so we can have some to it. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Bwana asifiwe. Bwana asifiwe tena. I know you were waiting for like a good evening or something of that sort, but I believe I am grown in Christianity and I love God. And that is one thing I've learned from my spiritual father and from our CEO. Hiya, I'll take the shortest time possible to introduce to you one of our products under Askai Technologies. So Askai Technologies is the youngest baby of OGP. The youngest baby, meaning it's the youngest strand of the several strands we have in Optimum Group partnership. I am Arnold Musembi, and the two people who inspire me in terms of technology, I have a background in software development. The first person is Mark Zuckerberg. That guy loves color gray. And then we have Steve Jobs. He always wears a pull neck. So I try and combine both of them to this. And I know I'm going somewhere. We are going somewhere. So what I'll be taking you through is Askai Patrol software, which is one of the solutions we have that is currently being used in several countries. We have it deployed in Kenya, UK, India. We have it in Uganda, Bulgaria, and it's one of the cutting-edge technologies that we have. So what is Askai Patrol software? In shortest way, or the most briefest way I could explain it is a disruptive collaborative asset for workforce management that leverages on technology and innovation with global best practices to optimize security services, reducing cost and increasing transparency. Hiyo kizungu ni mingi. In short, we are getting a better way of managing workforce in the company itself. So how do we manage workforce? Kitambo we had different technologies and generations to where we currently have right now. So I'll quickly take you through some history kidogo of where we started as Askari with this solution, workforce management. So currently we have this Askari patrol software. It is our 4th generation solution, which uses the smartphone, what we currently have in terms of technology, our laptops, our iPads, and it makes things easier. Let's start with the first generation there too. We can build up a basis of how we came up to this generation. Next page. Next. There. So we have our first generation, which was the Amano. So how tunaongelelea workforce management. I'll try and juggle both languages for ease of understanding. Tunaongelelea workforce management. How do you ensure that your workforce or your personnel is working? Tukiongelelea personnel, you're talking about security guards. How do you ensure that that person akiwa pale kwa site is really doing the patrols? Because there is a story I was told kitambo kidogo that there is one guard alikuanga na duka. Hiyo duka alikuwa anafungua mchana, lakini alikuanga guard wa night shift. So I was wondering if this person is working well, vizuri, night shift anafanya kazi na bado asubuhi anafungua duka, that means this person never sleeps. So at some point kuna mali ata doze off and one of the things haitafanyika vizuri. So we had this solution, which is the Amano, which we call it a brick. So this brick had a key and had a ribbon. So the ribbon had some data there. That was the guard number, alafu tag number, and then the time. So as a guard, nimepatiwa this brick. I am supposed to do my patrols across this room. So we had different checkpoints. So I will walk with this brick. Nimefika kwa the first checkpoint, and then I will weka kifunguo hapo ndani, and then I will turn it. Turning it will print a timestamp, the number of the tag, and then I will repeat that the whole night. And then at the end of the day, the supervisor will come and get that ribbon and then generate a report. So that was our first generation in terms of workforce management. But this one was tedious. You can imagine having all these ribbons, different sites, creating a report out of that. So it took a lot of time, and it wasn't that effective. Kukinyesha, the ribbon is made of paper, ingemwagikiwa na maji, and then it fades off. So some of the shortcomings that we had was it wasn't water resistant. The ribbons would fade. So after like 3 months, you want a report that of a particular patrol that was done 3 months ago. It was difficult to trace that. So it took a lot of time before all these ribbons were collected. Then creation of report took a lot of time. So it wasted a lot of time. So we moved from this generation and went to the second generation, which was a little bit better, and it will address all this. So this was our second generation. It had a reader, which was like a wand. It had a downloading console, and then it used buttons. Hii hata zikinyeshewa, they wouldn't get spoiled. So they would work with a similar thing kama hii. They go to that checkpoint and place that device there, and then it will record all that data on the device itself because it had a memory chip. So at the end of maybe a week or a month, the supervisor will come with this gadget here, then use this one, anawekelea hapo, and then he downloads all the reports. So here we could not lose that data kwa sababu there was rain or something of that sort. That data was digitally stored, and we could transfer it way better. And generation of reports was a little bit easier because with this device coupled with a laptop, you will generate an Excel with all that data. So this one was better. It will save a little time, and then you could at least have a better way of recording and shorten that time of generating reports. But it was not addressing the whole idea of real-timeness. So reports, I have done my patrol sahi, so that report itaonekana like tomorrow or by the end of the week. But it wasn't capturing the real-timeness of what we had in picture. So we went to the third generation. Those ones are quite old, so I don't have them here. But I have this one here. It looks that way. So with this one, it brought the whole idea of GSM. We were able to send data from the device without necessarily needing a supervisor to go to the site to download that data. So they had tags that look this way, which were RFID. Sorry. So this was introduction of a new technology in workforce management and a new technology in Askari patrol software. So this one here was made out of RFID, radio frequency identification tag. So with this device here, we had the ability to use GSM and GPRS. It had some other features which were like the man down and SOS button, and it had a speaker. So from the control room, the controllers would call directly and speak to the guard, and if there's any issue they would communicate using the same device, which was not there in the second generation. So this one, it was as simple as you place it on one of the tags, and then once that tag has been checked, that data was relayed to the back end of the platform that you were using. So this one brought in the use of GPRS, GSM, and real-timeness. So data was being sent directly. You may scan a particular point, that moment it has already reflected kwa control room. So reports were generated much faster, and at least you could keep track of whether these personnel were really working in real time. So there are quite a number of things that it really helped us with, but we were asking ourselves, in case you wanted to task a personnel to do a particular thing, how would you achieve that with this? What if you wanted, maybe the guard wanted to report an incident, anataka achukue a picture or record a video and share that to the control room for further investigations or something of that sort. This one did not have any camera. It's quite smart, lakini not that smart according to what we have as the current technology right now. So we grew out of this third generation to what currently is the fourth generation, which is the Askari fourth generation, Askari software. So this one is a multi-platform solution that can be accessed using the smartphone, this device here. So it has a lot of features. It has a camera, it has a GSM, GPRS, it has a programmable button, it has a running OS kama ya simu ya kawaida, and we can really use a lot of technologies that are here, goodies that are here, to enhance what we have hapa. So this generation brought in, apart from patrol management, it brought in tasks and post order. The guards were able to report incidents, record videos, and share that. They were able to digitally fill in the DOBs, the daily occurrence book, and then it's an easier technology to integrate other interfacing solutions such as Smart HR, which we'll go through later on. So with Askari fourth generation. It has a web application that can be used by the administrator. So we are targeting 4 core users. The first core user is the administrator of who is maybe the IT guy of a particular security company. So that is the person who will be using the administrative panel. It comes with its own fair share of functionalities and different modules. The second person we are targeting is the client. So the client has their own client panel. So as a client, you don't need to take a lot of time or wait longer for you to get all that report. Once the guard is doing their thing, qua site, that data reflects on the client panel in real time. So we are trying to get this time of relaying data to the shortest time possible, which brings in the whole idea of transparency. So data is being relayed in real time. Once tasks are done, once incidents are being reported, all that data is being done in real time. So with this version, we have the web application. It comes with an Android application. So we have 2 Android applications. One Android application is for the guard site, which is installed on a device that looks this way, which is a rugged device, water resistant, IP68 and shockproof. And then we have a second application which is installed on the client side. So the client can either log into the client panel using their iPad or laptop, or use the mobile application that is there. So the client panel. So with this technology that we currently have, the first generation used ribbons. The second generation used buttons. The third generation used RFID. But this generation is not using only one, it is using 4 of them. So we're looking at NFC technology, near field connectivity. And then we have the virtual technology, where we leverage on the GPRS and the features that are on the device. We have the QR, which looks this way. And then we have the BLE beacons, which are the low power LP1s, Bluetooth beacons. So I don't have them here. Next time I'll have them. So we are leveraging on these 4 technologies to do the verification for the patrols. So once the personnel has such a device and the application installed there, so they're able to do their patrols or do their tasks that they have been given, and the verification will be easily be done by either installing an NFC tag on the site, use the virtual technology, which use breadcrumbs and GPRS, or have this installed on their sites or the BLE beacons. So I'll quickly run through the functionalities that are there on the client panel. So the client is able to view invoices, view site briefs, view incident reports that have been reported, tracking assets, pre-booking visitors, so visitor reports, raise tickets in case they need a particular assistance or they need a particular thing. They can raise a ticket and that can be sorted out as soon as possible. They can download the reports themselves. They can check data analysis. We have some analytics that are there. They can track payment details, raise tasks, check on the workforce performance, view DOB, and view the incident entries. On the features that we have on an Android application, we have the performing of the patrols, which now is verified with all those 4 technologies that we currently have. Perform tasks and post orders, report incidents, populate DOB, access visitor management, apply leave, view assignment instructions, view leave status, then view FAQs and terms and conditions. On the admin panel, it carries a lot, but in short, in brief, we have the guard management, site management, live tracking, where we have our second technology being used heavily, which is the virtual technology. So live tracking, you're able to see where that guard is particularly at that point of the time. Manage team. So managing team, we have guard management, which is different from managing team. So in an organization, we have several people who do different kinds of jobs. So we have a guy who is in finance, who handles billings and raising of invoices. We have HR, who deals with the workforce itself. We have technical guys or technical manager or the supervisor who sets how the patrols are supposed to be done. So you as the administrator, you have the ability to invite all these users, and they can access what is as per their roles and privileges. We have visitor management, we have invoice and packages, we have interface solutions. We'll go through the interface solutions in a while. Set patrols, set and assign tasks, pre-book visitors, assign guards to site. So interface solutions, so we have quite a number of interfacing solutions that are easily integrated to what we have as Askari Patrol software. We have the quality management system. We have the Smart HR. Smart HR brings the whole idea of how the performance of the personnel at the sites. We have the asset management system. We have the body-worn camera. So that body-worn camera is still here on this device. So it uses the same technology, same device to perform both tasks. So a body-worn camera is a camera that will run in the background, and once the personnel has the device itself, we are able to see what they are seeing hapo kwa site. So in case there is an incident with that footage that is being captured by the body-worn, that is related to the control room. We have the VMS, visitor management system, and then we have the LMS, the learning management system, where we share content in different formats, either in video format, PDF readable formats, for them to enhance their skills as personnel at the ground, or even the personnel who are working in the organization, maybe the marketing team, the sales team, how they can plan their metrics and so on and so forth. So this one is a brief description of what is entailed in those interfaces. Quality management system, we have one which is quality policy and objectives, quality manuals, organizational structures and responsibilities, data management processes, quality instructions, document control and management. We have Smart HR, which deals with workforce management, awards and recognition, disciplinary issues, performance, KPI, leave, payroll. We have the LMS, share learning materials, check learning progress, certification of courses, assessment and exams. We have the VMS, where we can add visitors pre-book, audit visitor log, verify visitors and keep that record. We have the smart body one, which let's mix up. So the smart body one core purpose is to record footage directly from the device to the control center. Thank you. So we have our offices. We have our offices in Nairobi. We have our offices in UK. We have our offices in India, and I've seen somewhere Uganda. Nitaongezea hapo. So one thing I will say in terms of technology before I rest the microphone here is that if there's something that grows faster than children, is technology. You just blink once and you're left. You can see how we've transited from the first generation to what we currently have, and yet we still foresee other technologies that we need to integrate to what we actually have right now, which we have our friend Ivan. He was talking about the augmented reality, which is the next thing. We have the introduction of blockchain, which is very rampant currently. So these are technologies that we will be introducing very soon. Nimemaliza, sina mengi ya kusema. Anyone who will maybe want to have a more in-depth clarification or any question, anaweza tuona pale nje, and we have all these things. You can come and try them out. Hi.
Thank you very much for that presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, I called Optimum Group of Companies pace setters, didn't I? Haven't you seen for yourself? Yes. Just last Saturday, team was able to sponsor the Association of Women in Safety Excellence, where I'm the SG, a company, an organization for women to be able to drive the diversity and inclusion agenda. And in this forum, you're seeing young people, you're seeing women, you are seeing ideas flowing. So when I say he is a trade setter, yes, the WISE dinner was graced by the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya. And as a sponsor to that event, Optimum Group stood as a leader, the only corporate member of the Association of Women Excellence who is supporting a male-led company, supporting a diversity and inclusion agenda at that level. Can we appreciate this gentleman, ladies and gentlemen? So he has been able to give a solution, and we are struggling with data protection in our space. So you have security experts here. We are struggling with data protection because we are having books managing visitor management. So you have been able to leave your IDs in various organizations. Team is giving a solution to be able to manage that problem. So the clients who are here, and I'd like to acknowledge quite a number of clients who are here with us this evening. I'd like to acknowledge the head of security, Nairobi Hospital, Major Guido. Would you please wave to the crowd wherever you are? We appreciate you as a client. We also want to recognize the head of security, Karen Hospital, Patrick Njogu. Wherever you are, please wave. Thank you very much. We want to acknowledge head of security, Wasoko, Kai, please wave. Thank you very much. And the team from Parkland Baptist. These are people who are, going to be able to use some of this solution to be able to show that post-COVID, that technology has come, we need to embrace it and make things easier. Cindy, we make things easier. And we say in security, we are no longer uko nyuma, we sit at the CEO level. When the CEO has a security lens, we are all safer in the organization. I wish to stop there because I know some of us are very hungry. I want to invite you for soup so that we can be able to, cut the prose because it's too long. So I want to invite the first table here to be able to just go and have soup, and we're going to move systematically so there's no confusion. So we'll move from this table to the next, to the next, to the next, to the end, and then we'll come back and get to hear from our guest speaker of the day, all right? So that we can get to know, then what next? Are we together? Then what next? So please, I want to invite the first table to go and take our soup. Just your bun and soup. We'll take dinner after the guest speaker has been able to give his speech. All right, karibuni sana. Let's interact, let's talk, get to know who's your neighbor. Yes, get to know what they are doing, how you can be able to do business, how you can be able to make friendships. That's where everything starts. Karibuni sana. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm imagining your stomachs are a little happy. Medanganya tumbo kidogo. Yes, so that our antennas are way up again. Yes, the temperatures have moved from 0 to, on a scale of 1 to 10 to 7. Can I hear some voices? Mmekunywa supu. Yes? Are we together? Yes, we want to welcome our next segment so that we can be able to finally wrap this program. Allow me to invite the man of the moment, to invite our guest speaker, Please, team, take the podium. We are hungry to hear what's happening next. Karibu.
Good evening, good evening. You guys all right? So I wanted to just take this opportunity, first of all, to just introduce our board again. We have a board of advisors. I wanted them to just stand up and just introduce them. I think if they want to say something, maybe the chairman, one word or so, and then I will invite our guest speaker, and then we can move on to the next stage. So, please let me introduce first of all chairman of our board of advisors, Dr. Mwangi Ngomo. Maybe sir, you can say once, Salimia, say hello.
Hello. Hello. I think if I say a little bit more than that, I think I was for the evening. But you know about advisors. So they say many things, and you count your success by how many of those have been done and the ones which have not been done. But I'm happy to be this team because it's a team of dreamers. I've always felt that the moment somebody stops dreaming, it's time that they packed up and left. We have things to dream about, we have a country to dream for, we have a continent to worry about, we have issues that we have to find solutions for. So when you find somebody who dreams, I would encourage you to go and say hello to him or to her. See how you can assist them to also grow their dreams. Thank you very much. Do have a nice evening.
Then next we just stand up and wave. Eva Muraya is CEO of BST and also the KEPSA, one of the KEPSA's in the board of directors of KEPSA and gender. Yeah, thank you, Eva. And we had so Cyrus Minor from CM Advocates. Yeah, thank you so much, Cyrus. And now, without further ado, I just want to welcome our chief guest, and he's become a good personal friend of mine, and I think we have a lot in common, and a lot that we get to see moving on in the future. And so this is Mr. Henry Ochen, who's the CEO of Kara, and he will say a bit more about himself and Kara, but please let me welcome him. So, Henry.
Good evening, everyone. Habari ya jioni. Yeah, my name is Henry Cheng, as you've heard. Let me start by asking a question. How many in this room live in a house? All of you live in a house? Wow. Is there anybody who lives on top of a tree? Who lives on a tree? Okay, so if you all live in a house, then you're a resident somewhere, right? And if you're a resident somewhere, then you have a responsibility to make sure that where you are, you actually take charge and you are able to control what happens there and what does not happen there. And that you can do in many ways, either as an individual or as a resident association. So Kara is the umbrella body of resident associations, and we work and support neighborhood organizations to be able to address issues of service delivery. I know I'm standing between you and dinner, so I don't want to take much time. And like Tim had said, I also, when I see microphone, I can talk for so long. So one way I try to manage myself not talk for so long is to have something written so that I can stick to the script. Otherwise, if I start talking about Kara, about the issues here, then we leave here in the morning. So allow me just to do a quick read of what I have, and then we can engage. So Mr. Tim Chege, founder and chief executive officer of Optimum Group. Dr. Ngumo, chairman of board of advisors. All of you distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening once again. I'm very honored to grace this event of Optimum Group's Silver Jubilee and celebrate the impact of your work in communities spread over various continents, and not just communities, but in various parts in our workplace and many other places in which you provide services. Optimum's 25 years commitment of promoting safety and security in various countries is testament to the importance of reliable, top-notch commercial security service providers for our homes, schools, places of work, as well as for our individual well-being. I saw in the clip that you also provide services even to our places of worship, to churches, which is very commendable. Tonight I would like us to explore how technology and innovation can be leveraged to spur excellence, because that is what I was told to talk about. So I'm not a deeply technological person, but I know that I know a thing or two about technology and innovation. Safety and security are fundamental to our well-being and the success of our communities. In today's world, the threats to our safety and security are constantly evolving and becoming more complex. To address these challenges, we need to be committed to safety and security excellence. This means not only responding to threats and incidents when they occur, but also proactively anticipating and preventing them. And to do this effectively, we must leverage the latest technology and innovation. One area where technology and innovation are having a major impact is in neighborhood security. In recent years, we have seen a rise in the use of smart security systems and surveillance technologies that are helping to keep our communities safe. And we realize that I'll talk much more about communities and neighborhoods, because that's what I do from morning to evening and even at night at times. So I'm so passionate about community safety, community security, and just making sure that people are organized and are talking about how they can secure themselves where they live and even where they work. These systems use a range of technologies, from cameras and sensors to artificial intelligence and machine learning, to monitor and protect our communities. These technologies are not only improving the effectiveness of our security system, but also making them more efficient and cost-effective. For example, many smart security systems are able to automatically detect and alert authorities to potential threats, reducing the need for constant human monitoring. I saw here that one of the things that team and this group do is to monitor maybe private facilities, and they're able to tell somebody that we are seeing you, can you leave that place, or else we call the police. Very interesting. I think people who don't understand how technology works will really get shocked. Who is talking to me? And I think it's a good way of making sure that we're addressing our security issues. And with the use of predictive analytics and machine learning, these systems are becoming increasingly effective at identifying and preventing crimes before they happen. But the benefits of technology and innovations in neighborhood security go beyond just improved effectiveness and efficiency. They also have the potential to make our communities more inclusive and accessible. For example, many smart security systems are designed to be user-friendly and easy to use, even for those who are not tech-savvy. This means that more people can take advantage of these systems regardless of their age and abilities. As Kara, we've been trying to really encourage our members to adopt technology and innovation to address their security challenges at the neighborhood level. Just as an example, a few years back, we worked with one of our members in Gate 2 Estate in Langata, and what they're doing is a testament to the impact the use of smart security system can have in a neighborhood setup. Security lights that is in Gate, installed by the county government of Nairobi, and CCTV cameras installed through a partnership between Kara, Gate 2, and our partners at Safaricom, enable the residents of the estate to take back control of their estate. The footage from these cameras can be monitored remotely by security personnel and homeowners to ensure around-the-clock security in an estate that has 298 distinct homes. Beyond just safety, the upgraded security in the estate has significantly improved the sense of community in the estate. Residents can now walk around after dark and host parties along the well-lit cabs that front their homes. So this is just one example, but one thing I can assure you, and you'll testify even where you live, that people are embracing technology more and more in terms of addressing their security issues. And resident associations are always knocking on our doors, asking us, what are the options, what are the solutions do we have in market that we can employ to address our security challenges? Because people appreciate that, yes, you can still do the traditional putting security guards at the gate and all that, but you need something more than that so that you can be efficient and you can be more effective on addressing security issues. As you know, another global trend in neighborhood security is the increasing use of data and analytics. By using data and analytics, security professionals can identify patterns and trends and use this information to preempt and prevent crime and other security threats. This is uniquely true for commercial buildings where inflow and outflow of tenants, workers and visitors could easily reach 1,000 individuals per day. A small group of professionals can now analyze hours of footage from CCTV cameras using advanced analytics tools. This lowers the cost of operation, which in turn results in lower cost of commercial security service to the final user and the community member. And we talk about efficiency, we talk about cost, and everybody wants to make sure that whatever business they're doing is addressing the issue of efficiency and cost effectiveness. And that's where technology and innovation comes. This year, CARA signed a memorandum of understanding with Opticom, committing to work together to achieve better safety standards for our neighborhoods and optimizing our relations with the resident associations. One of areas of focus through this partnership is promoting crime prevention through environmental design. This is the effective use of the built environment through tactical design to reduce both crime and the fear of crime, effectively improving the quality of life in our neighborhoods. The primary objective of this approach is to promote crime prevention rather than reaction to crime. This is achieved through surveillance and access control to private spaces. And very soon we'll be getting down to various neighborhoods through this partnership to ensure that we are actually entrenching the use of technology and innovation in addressing security issues at the neighborhood level. Apart from that aspect of partnership, we have lined up many other activities under this MOU, which will be taken in order to address security issues. Activities such as facilitating education, awareness, and direct engagement between our members and key security stakeholders on security issues will be undertaken. We are also going to work with resident associations to develop security and safety management strategies and operational plans aimed at reducing crime and antisocial behavior in the neighborhoods. We are also looking at designing and administering comprehensive security, safety, and disaster management training for community leaders. These activities, coupled with crime prevention through environmental design, will certainly positively transform our neighborhoods in terms of security and safety, and by extension, make our country safer and secure. So we are very excited and happy about this partnership that we are having with Opticom, and certainly this is a solution that is very relevant and is timely, especially for our members, and we will be able to engage in that regard. Ladies and gentlemen, you all might be aware that the issue of artificial intelligence is the next frontier in the security industry. We have computer systems that are getting smarter and more capable of handling complex, repetitive tasks, and soon it will change how we view security and, by extension, security firms. The Global Artificial Intelligence Study estimates that artificial intelligence will contribute up to $15.6 trillion to the global economy by 2030. The key benefit of artificial intelligence in the security industry will be operational efficiency. Presently, the depth of AI revolves around computer visioning, machine learning, and natural speech processing. We hope for a future where these systems can form neural networks that will enable security systems to analyze and structure data accurately without human input. This future will not be here tomorrow. It is, however, closer now than it has ever been. The other aspect that we are looking at currently is the aspect of the smart building. And smart building is one more future trend that will significantly impact the security industry. Today, the security at our workplace opens the gate and inspects your vehicle. Should the building catch fire, that's somebody else's job altogether. Smart buildings will integrate all these systems that are often isolated into one common management platform. These include things like building access control, alarm systems, lighting and elevators, backup power and security video. And commercial security firms will have to offer a full suite of all these services and guarantee the clients that they can deliver without hitches. Smart buildings are still mainly limited to office blocks and commercial buildings. However, residential space aren't far behind with this kind of innovation and this kind of initiative. And definitely we'll be having conversation with our friends and our partners at Opticom to see how we can be able to have this even at the level of residential areas. A common thread in all these emerging fields is the need for a lean, secure, and centralized system to manage everything all at once. The product of this shift will be operational efficiency for the security firm and safer neighborhoods and workplaces for the community that depend on them. But while the benefits of technology and innovation in neighborhood security are clear, we also need to be mindful of the potential risks and challenges that come with this technology and innovation. For example, they have always been concerned about privacy and the use of surveillance technology, as well as the need to ensure that these technologies are used ethically and responsibly. And of course, no technology or innovation can replace the human element in neighborhood security. The success of any security system ultimately depends on the commitment and engagement of the people who use it. And that's why, number one, as Kara, we emphasize and we encourage people to get organized within their neighborhood in form of resident association. And then number two, we look at how to build their capacity to be able to address some of the issues they need to address. And one of the things we'll be looking at doing through our partnership with Opticom is just to conduct some trainings on how to embrace technology, how to apply technology and innovation to respond to various challenges at the neighborhood level. And that aspect of training and capacity building will certainly go a long way in ensuring that they are able to apply technology and innovation at the neighborhood level. This is why it is so important for us to work together as a community to foster a culture of safety and security excellence. In conclusion, safety and security are essential to the well-being and success of our communities. By leveraging the latest technology and innovation, Optimum Group can achieve continued excellence in this area. So as we chart course for the next quarter century and launch the 2023-2028 vision, we look forward to continue working together to make our communities safer, more inclusive, and more connected. And lastly, because we are coming to the end of the year, I just want to wish all of you a safe Christmas and secure 2023. And once again, I want to encourage you that if you go back home today and tomorrow when you wake up, please ask around if your neighborhood has a resident association. If they don't have one, please get in touch. We'll guide you on how to create one. If they have one, please actively take an interest and participate in the affairs of that association. Because at the end of the day, you will only be able to achieve much if you speak with one voice within your neighborhood. If everybody is speaking in different languages and everybody is not taking an interest in what's happening in the estate, I can assure you, a few years down the line, you'll be crying. And I'm saying this because you've seen it. We've seen what the difference between a place that has strong resident association and one that has weak resident association, and what that has meant for the investors in that particular area. We have places that previously were very well organized, very well planned, but because nobody took an interest and they're only taking care of their house only, within no time the place has turned into a semi-slum or even a slum, because people walk in and do whatever they want. They put up structures and there's no control. But where there's a strong voice of resident association, we've always seen order being maintained, and people are able to say, we are going to allow this, we are not going to allow this. So my challenge to you this evening is, please, as we talk about technology and innovation, it starts with getting organized so that you can even apply it in a more effective and efficient way. So take the challenge, get organized at your community level, and then let's embrace the use of technology and innovation that will ensure that our neighbors are secure and safe. Other than that, thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me to this event, and I look forward to engaging and even talking to you more on how we can be able to work together to secure our neighborhood and secure our country. Asanteni sana.
Thank you very much, Mr. Henry, for that insightful speech. We are most obliged to know that there's a partnership between Kara and Opticom. Sio ni kitu ya maana. When we start having residential areas adopting technology for their safety and security, it starts at the grassroots. Before we're able to do anything, it starts at the grassroots. And there's power in association. So if you're in a resident and you're not plugged in, please talk to him. Today he's here. This is the power of networking during dinner. And at this point, I wish to invite you all for dinner. I know we have been waiting. Leo tumekuwa wazungu kidogo. We have been able to just have some soup. Yes? So this is 25-year celebration. Hello? So hakuna kujifunga ati manners nini kukula nikona nini. We must indulge. We are celebrating, so please we are going to use the same structure that we did during soup. We are going to allow the tables in front to start. Take this time to know each other. Mr. Henry is here now. Hats are off, so please knock that door and say, how do I plug in? All right. All the other invited guests are here, so please get to know somebody. I'm in a space where I tell people, your net worth is the worth of your network. Did I say that right? Your net worth is the worth of your network. So use this platform to get to know your neighbor. I know there are some of us who are still eating, but because of time, we would like to move on to the next segment. Yes. So you will allow me to proceed. Those of us who are eating, you will allow us to proceed as you continue with your meals because of time. And as you can see my screen, we are talking about 25 years of excellence. Yes. And this is something that is to be revered by those in our space. Yes. We have been shown the way, yes, but this has not happened without some people putting their sweat, their minds, their body and souls into the ideation process to the fruition of this great organization. So I want to move to the next segment of honoring staff members who have set themselves apart. Hello? Who have done what? Set themselves apart for being outstanding at their job, for being selfless, for giving in extra work, for being seen. It's not easy to be seen. Whenever you're seen, you must be doing something. You must be doing something that people can be able to see. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to help me appreciate them as I call them to the podium. The first category, ladies and gentlemen, is the Captain's Champions Award. And this award goes to an exemplary leader in team coordination and motivation. Is it easy to deal with people? So if you can motivate them, you must be someone special. Ladies and gentlemen, help me appreciate none other than Purity Mugo, who has been an instrumental leader. Where is she? Can we see Purity? Please, up on your feet. Please come here. We need to see you. She's able to solve problems and resolve them quickly. Purity Mugo, congratulations. I will invite the chairman, Dr. Ngumo, to give this award. Wow, small world, isn't it? Yes. My goodness. And here you are awarding her. So Purity Mugo, congratulations. Please take that photograph. I think we need that background because, it talks about, yes. So we can have the awards received on that background. So Purity Mugo, congratulations. The sky is the lower limit. That is what we say in wine. Yes, so the sky is the lower limit. Yes, and don't end there. I'm saying the sky is the lower limit. As she received that award, be impactful, rise as you lift others. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Purity Mugo. The next award goes to the Best Newcomer Award. Hey, by the way, kami nakwanga wale newcomers wanaonekananga. So this one I'm interested to see who she is or he is. This award seeks to celebrate a member of the team who has joined the company within the year and demonstrated the Optimum values and cultures and gone beyond to achieve faster execution and delivery. You know, we're talking about technology and innovation. So huyo aliplagiwa in na akaingia kwa system, kuanza kudilidali. Ladies and gentlemen, help me appreciate, my goodness, Nadia Mohideen. Can we give her a round of applause as she comes to get her award? Nadia, on your feet, please. Please. Karibu sana. Yes. Come quickly and celebrate your award. This is something that we need to shout about. This lady, I tell you for free, has been the work behind the presentations you've seen here. She was seated here next to me, you know, and I want to congratulate you. If you've been in this company for less than a year, and here you are coordinating presentations, congratulations. I will invite Ms. Eva Moriah to come and award Nadia her gift. Yes, Eva Moriah is the Director Gender Board, Kenya Private Sector Alliance, and founder and CEO BSD Group, champion of top 100 most loved brands by women. Karibu sana. Congratulations, Nadia. Please receive your gift. We celebrate you, and you can see we have that is woman number 2 receiving an award. Congratulations. We are proud of you. The sky is the lower limit. Yes, the sky is the lower limit. Karibu sana. Oh, there's more. My goodness. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. We go to the next category. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Young Professional of the Year Award. Vijana. Hey, Vijana mjabaki nyuma naona. Yes. This award recognizes the most outstanding team member from amongst the Young Professional program. Are you seeing that team is walking the talk? Are you seeing he is walking the talk? Ladies and gentlemen, help me appreciate Rosalinda Nyaga. Gift to be presented by Mega Guido. Please walk to the stage very quickly. We want to see your face. We want to celebrate you. We want to tell you that the sky is the lower limit. Walk onto the stage very fast because time is of essence. Congratulations, Rosalinda. Wow. You know, during my days and our ages, we didn't have glass plaques for gifts, guys. Indio, congratulations. Congratulations, Rosalinda. The sky is the lower limit. Keep impacting. Keep making a difference. Karibu sana. All right. Number 4, the longest serving. Kumbe mfanya kazi kwa hii kampuni wanaona paka time una spend. Yeah? They even see the time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Kipruto Rogers. This is a financial accountant and he has been ever present and willing to work with everyone. Where is Kipruto? Kipruto ako pande gani? Unajua watu wa finance hawapendi kuonekana lakini leo ni exception. We want to see your face. Kipto. Thank you for that correction. It's Kipto, sorry. Kipto Rogers. Walk quickly. We want to see the man behind the money we are spending. Walk to the stage and be proud of your accomplishment as the longest serving employee of Optimum. This award is going to be given by our chief guest, Mr. Henry Ocheng, to appreciate Mr. Kipto for being a loyal employee for this organization. So please stand next to the banner and receive your award. Congratulations. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Smile for the camera. Good. All right. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, this is an award that everyone wants to have. I got one once upon a time in my lifetime. Employee of the Year. Excuse me, we are at the end of the year, so we have an Employee of the Year. This one is given by the CEO. Yeah, you know the CEO is the mark, the hallmark of, recognizing excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to note that Felix Kikuvi is the Employee of the Year for the Optimum Group. He is the CCTV controller, and he's recognized because during the COVID period, he was very instrumental and helped manage battle security guarding over and beyond what was expected. The clients who are here know him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Felix Kikuvi, Employee of the Year 2022. No, face the camera, face the camera. Congratulations, Felix. We celebrate you tonight. Face the camera, face the camera, face the camera. Alright. Thank you. And we leave that segment of employees and we go to another category. But before I go to the other category, I want to stand here and challenge all employees of Optimum Group. You are very lucky to work for an employer who recognizes outstanding work. This is something that a lot of organizations do not do. And I tell you that as an industry leader. Alright? This is a space where outstanding performance are rarely recognized. And this is exemplary. So please put on your gloves, fight for those awards. Remove your excellent gloves and give it your best. The next year, maybe we'll have 10 categories. Wanna see you. Maybe you can expand the categories. Can you give a round of applause so that we can hear more categories? But before I move on, I want to suggest, I have seen there are 3 women who have garnered that award. Thank you, sir. Thank you for honoring women in security, and I give them free membership in WISE for the outstanding performance. The director WISE is here, so they are free to onboard as members by virtue of their outstanding performance. Next category, ladies and gentlemen, we are recognizing partners, friends who have walked the journey with Optimum Group. And you see, you're nothing without support. Don't you realize that? We don't have for working with you. When you stumble, they tell you songa mbele kidogo. When you stumble and you don't have where to go, they give you the connection. They show you where to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a category that we need to recognize tonight, and these are supporters of the Optimum Group. Yes? And I would like to start by recognizing Colonel Gibiri Julius, a friend of mine, a personal friend of mine, an industry leader, and I'm glad to know that he's been behind the success of Opticom, holding their hands, giving them, what needs to be done to penetrate the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, help me appreciate Colonel Julius, retired Colonel Julius Gidiri, to the podium to receive a gift, and I'm going to ask, this one I'm being given the privilege to choose who to give this honor. Madam Kemuma, the Deputy Chair of the Association of Women in Safety Excellence. Please come to the podium and award this gift to Colonel for lighting the flag, the torch ahead. Congratulations, Colonel. Keep doing that. We need you. We need your guidance. We need your counsel as we make differences in this space. Congratulations, sir. There's another one. That photo moment is important. 2%, all right. Congratulations, Colonel. And you will agree with me that organizations are not made by just the employees. You know me, I'm in PR. So we have 2 types of publics. We have internal publics and external publics, right? And the external publics bring in the revenue to maintain the internal publics. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to recognize a client who has been able to be consistent, loyal client, yes? Who hata akisikia kitu anakupa benefit of doubt, anakwambia, improve hapa. These are the areas of it. They don't drop you. they help you grow. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce Major Guido. Can we put our hands together with Major Guido as he comes to the podium? Nairobi Hospital, Head of Security, and I am going to give this opportunity to the Director, Recruitment and Membership, Madam Catherine Karuga, to award this gift. Ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed something to celebrate about. Ukiona client akudrop juu ya cheaper deal ama sijui amesikia nini anakwambia where you can be able to make changes, we appreciate such clients. Thank you very much, Major Guido. We appreciate your loyalty to this company. At least the employees will never serve with you as a client. We appreciate that. We don't take it for granted. We have another one for you. Please receive. Feel appreciated by Optimum, that it does not go without being recognized. Thank you very much, sir. You are appreciated. Karibu sana. Yes, one more in that category. Ladies and gentlemen, spiritual fathers are very important. Hello? Mimi ni wale watu wengine nikisikia niko kwa kona na kuanga na wale watu naombanga maombi. You know that those who just call and say, okay, this one, help me pray. See, you do that. So when you have spiritual people who walk with you, you recognize that God has been there. Yes? That even when things are thick, you can hang on faith. Ladies and gentlemen, we are privileged to recognize the person who opened this forum today for us with a prayer. Pastor Akili Mali, karibu sana. We don't take it for granted that you remember Optimum in your prayers, that you've been there consistently being the spiritual father of this organization. We appreciate the work you're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to call I want to give somebody who has been here walking the journey with Opticom. Colonel, I know you received a gift, but come and give this one. You have walked the long walk, so come and give it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special gift we are giving to recognize that God has been with us. Yes? And I hear that your better half is here, and that is an important photograph. So if she can be able to join me in the podium. Madam, karibu, kuja hii picha ni ya muhimu sana. Inaweza enda kwa wall. Inaweza tia kwa wall. So, Alright, family is everything. That photo might hit the wall, so congratulations. Face the camera, face the camera, face the camera. Congratulations. There's one more, there's one more, there's one more, there's one more. Congratulations, congratulations.
Mbali tumetoka na mahali tumefika, ndio maana ninatambua.
I wish to recognize, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Patrick Njogu, Head of Security, Karen Hospital. May he be upstanding for this award. Patrick, we don't take it for granted. The Optimum Group does not take you as a client for granted. We are honored by your service, by allowing this organization to serve you, and I want to invite Martin Mungai, in charge of business development. I know this is your client, so please come and give this award. Congratulations, Patrick. Feel appreciated, feel valued by Optimum Group. Congratulations. Those are brothers. Munaona hiyo love vile ni mingi. Yes, congratulations. Thank you very much, sir. We look forward to many years of engagement as a client. All right, thank you very much. I also want to recognize Madam Winnie Kaikai. Wasoko, karibu. We are happy that you trust Optimum. We don't take you for granted, feel appreciated, we feel valued, I want to invite Mr. Julius Muinde to come and give this award. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a clap. I want to invite the husband, please join in picha kwenda kwa ukuta. So please join in the photo moment. Yes, please join in the photo moment. Feel appreciated. Ndio akitaka kutoka namwambia hapana, weka Opticom. Yeah, look at the camera. Yes, yes, congratulations for this award. And thank you very much. There's another one. Don't leave the podium. Don't leave the podium. Yes. Receive the other one. Smile a bit. Be happy. Congratulations. Thank you very much. All right. Please don't leave the stage, Mr. Julius. Don't leave the stage. Please remain standing here. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman is a former general manager of Opticom. And this company is proud of what he did, what he continues to do, even after he has left this organization. So tonight he is appreciated and recognized by this great organization. And we want to say that you are not taken for granted. Feel appreciated. And I want to invite Mr. Kasavuli to give this award. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause. Feel appreciated. Where are the gifts? Please pass here. Feel appreciated. Yes. And it is not easy to find somebody who has already left being valued to this level. Turn the gift back the other way. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Please receive this award. You are appreciated. You're valued. Your contribution is celebrated tonight. Asante sana. Team wants to greet you. This tells you a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Usitoke Optimum na ukose kupewa heshima hii jamaa anapewa, si ndio? Can you please appreciate this gentleman, former general manager of Opticom. Thank you very much. Now. Bado gifts ziko. Wait, leo. Hey. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have sat here and we have had a story. Sindio? We have had a story that has people we call vision bearers. And the vision bearers are the people who believe in your dream when no one else did. Hello? They are the people who believe in your small dream when it is still an idea before it becomes something. Alright? So tonight we are going to recognize the vision bearers of this group of companies here in Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start with the board advisory to this organization. These are the people who push buttons, who open doors, who give counsel. In crisis, they are there. In celebrations, they are there. Through thick and thin, they are there to see that the dream comes to life, that people are getting jobs, that technology is making a difference, that safety and security goes beyond this organization. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to recognize the first advisory board member, Madam Eva Moraya. You are appreciated this evening. You are celebrated this evening. You are not taken for granted. You have been there. You have been giving counsel. You have been able to open and knock some doors. You know, and here you are. You're being gifted for being this person here that is seeing and making sure that we are making a difference. I want to invite the CEO of this great organization to give you this award, madam. Congratulations for sticking with this guy through thick and thin. Everyone in your lap. Can you give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as we gift Madam Eva for her role in this organization. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, madam. May we continue living the dream. Congratulations. You have something for your desk also. Yes, you're going to be glamoring. Yes, since 25 years. Sio kidogo. Thank you very much, madam. Feel appreciated, feel valued. Leo kama una PA, madam. Kama una PA wa kureceive hizi vitu. You need to get one. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. I have a message for you.
Unasikia hiyo joy venye kwa roho wewe. Nyinyi mnaona hizi maneno. Mnaona? Are you seeing what's going on here tonight? Are you seeing God? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to recognize the next board member, Mr. Cyrus Minor. Mr. Cyrus Minor, you are appreciated tonight. Where are you? Where are you? Please come to the podium. The CEO is proud of what you're doing for this company. He is happy for your support. You are appreciated as a board member for knocking those doors, for speaking when the rubber meets the road. Thank you very much. Feel appreciated. Please receive your gift. Thank you so much for your commitment to this organization. It is not taken for granted. We value your contribution. Let's keep dreaming. Let's keep making a difference. Thank you very much. All right, let's face the camera, guys. I know no, we are not done. One more, we are not done. Yes. Let's look at the camera. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. All right.
Congratulations, you're a symbol of God. Congratulations, He has done it for you, and you will come back with a new song to sing. God is good. Yes, you will come again with a new song of praise. God is good.
One more gift by the Chief Executive Officer. No, don't keep a gift na cream de la cream. It means you're somewhere. It means you're somewhere. Mr. Henry Ochin, our guests tonight, we appreciate that you have been able to grace this occasion, that you have entered into a partnership with this organization, that you are one of the pioneer people who are going to champion for the new launched product Askari. Congratulations for this award, sir. We look forward to future engagements. We're excited you're part of this community. We don't take you for granted. Feel appreciated, feel valued, and this is just the beginning to greater things in this space. Congratulations for this award. Feel celebrated. It's early Christmas for some of us here tonight. Yes? It's early Christmas for some of us here tonight. So as you close the year, watch our Opticom kwa akili yako, so that 2023 we are making a difference. Thank you very much, sir. Can we give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? DJ, come on, do your thing.
One wadika Yesu, one wadika, hallelujah. One wadika Yesu, one wadika Mungu, one wadika Yesu, one wadika, hallelujah. One wadika Yesu, one wadika Mungu. Come on, don't go dikanyo. One wadika, hallelujah. One wadika Yesu, one wadika Mungu. Kapela don't go dikanyo. One wadika, hallelujah. One wadika Yesu.
Alright. As we come to the end of this segment, I'm being told there's a bouquet that was forgotten earlier. So the people who've gotten gifts, unajishikilia roho kama ni ulisaulika. You know, so that you have that extra, ladies and gentlemen. Major Guido, you have a goodie bag here for you. Yes? No accidents. It was deliberately made for you and you have to take it home, and the CEO wants to give it. So thank you very much. Well, come on, no faster. You're still getting more goodies. Yes, some energy. Yes? Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. These are the champions we have in our space. These are the security people that we celebrate as organizations. Thank you very much. All right. Keep up the good work, Mr. Guido. We love you. We appreciate you tonight. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to bring the last segment to you and appreciate our chairman, Mr. Ngumo, Dr. Ngumo, sorry. We are happy, sir. Your vision for this organization, you told us to keep dreaming. And we are not going to stop dreaming as long as you're there to remind us to not stop dreaming. So tonight, feel appreciated. We have an award for you. We celebrate your counsel for this organization. We celebrate your wisdom tonight. It's not taken for granted. These young people are looking upon the wisdom that you carry with this organization. So please receive your gift. And I'm hearing you have madam. Please come to the podium and help this great man you take care of every day. Be appreciated by Opticom, a group of companies. All right. Congratulations, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel appreciated tonight as you break for Christmas. This is for you. Congratulations. Oh yes, that is what I'm talking about. The African handshake. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a hand clap to our chairman. Wow, I'm telling you, it's good to have a vision and see it come to life. When I grow up. Congratulations, sir. Wait, helper. Let's give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, very important. Thank you very much. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand here tonight wearing many hats. Yes, you are told I head a women in security association called the Association of Women in Safety Excellence. So me, when you see me, I'm one woman in every aspect of who I am. All right? And as I say that, I want to recognize one special woman. Ladies and gentlemen, Monica is a manager. She heads women, but she's also a mom. And tonight, I want to recognize a special mom. Moms who see the dreams of their children come to life. You know, the Bible says that children should be of joy. Are we together? That you're able to see your children succeed and become something, that the values you have input in them have been able to impact other people in totality. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are privileged to have Madam Nancy Tahiti, the mom of the CEO of this company, here with us tonight to celebrate this achievement. Mama, we are happy that you gave birth to this gentleman. We celebrate you tonight. We don't take you for granted. He says the support you have been able to give him has seen him through the years, madam. So it is not taken for granted. He appreciates the role you have played. And because you've been a good mom, diversity and inclusion is at his core of being. Congratulations, mom. Feel appreciated tonight. This journey we are here because you... And yes, please come here and be part of this moment, sir. This is a family of... Come on. Come and join this moment. Yes, on recording. Edward, kuja hapa. This is a photo moment. Can you see how proud this woman is? To see her son here tonight celebrating achievement of this caliber. Congratulations, mommy. We value you. We love you. Thank you for lighting the candles for this organization. Thank you for making the dream come true. Thank you very much, mama. We love you. We love you. We love you. Congratulations. Smile for the camera. Smile for the camera. Thank you, mom. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please take your seat. Oh, there is more. No, ni mapenzi ni mengi kabisa. Yes? Good. All right. And we have stood here tonight and talked about Optimum Group of Companies. And we have talked about the journey, you know, the milestones. The staffers have spoken, those who are in India, in the UK, in Uganda. We have had case studies of enthusiastic employees. Yes? And we say that when we grow up, we want to see that we are doing some things. Team has set the stage for those of us who want to be impactful in this space. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are all here because he dared. he dared to take on this space those many years ago. So we want to appreciate him tonight. Tim, as a leader in this space, I want to recognize your input. I want to recognize your contribution to this space. And we want to say that many of the times we are struggling to say that security is not about the guard at the gates. You have helped demystify the careers in security. You have been able to engage women in this space. You are a pace setter. And as an industry, as the Optimum group of companies, all your employees, the stakeholders, the clients, we see you, sir. We see you in all your sacrifices, all that you go through because you want to see a difference and impact made in this space. We see you. As WISE, we are looking forward to the mentorship program we want to set up next year. We want to do a Women in Security Careers program under the Young Professionals Forum with Tim, so that he can be able to empower the next generation women leaders in this space. He is very, very intentional. So tonight we celebrate you, and I want to invite the chairman, the greatest vision bearer of this organization, to gift you this award as the CEO of the Optimum group of companies. We look upon you as an industry to continue setting and lighting the torch for us. We are going to hold your hand. We want to see you making an impact. Congratulations for what you're doing. 25 years is not a joke. Can we be able to relate and give this man the respect and ordination he deserves? Ladies and gentlemen, the Chief Executive Officer of the Optimum Group of Companies, Mr. Tim Chenge. Thank you very much. 25 years of celebration. Can we be able to celebrate this man? Let's stand up. Please, let's give him a fun innovation. Come on. Fun innovation. DJ, do your thing. All right. All right, this is the moment he is going to go. Hapo mnaweza katika kidogo bora zaidi celebrate this man. Okay? Oh yeah. Tim, we don't take it. Everything you put your hand over, you never up and down. You suffer,
amen, amen. If you believe it, say amen. If you believe it, say amen. If you believe it, say amen.
Here we are, we have a beautiful cake. At least we are not going to have issues with it. We want to tell God something when we are having it. We thank you and we want to see some fireworks. And we cannot have cake without having our mom help us cut it. Yes, mami, I know it's an ambush, but baraka zako tunataka kuzifeel. Utusaidie kukata hii keki, tuikule, to celebrate pamoja. We want to, this is a birthday, it's an anniversary, si ndio? We lazima tukate keki. So mom, karibu sana. Please join us here. I hope people are taking photos. Please team, join here. Please help, mom, help Tim cut the cake so you can all partake of it. We appreciate this achievement. Yes, like that. Yes, that's the ladies cut the cake and share with everyone as we do that. I'm being told we need a photo moment as we get a vote of thanks from Martin Kasavuli. All right. Commercial strategy is his staff, networking, generation ideas, closing sales. Wow. This is a man that this organization cannot do without. So Martin Kasavuli, please give a vote of thanks as the cake is being cut, as we plan to get the photo opportunity outside. Maybe we will be given guidance after the vote of thanks. Thank you very much.
Good evening. Yes, I know you heard the surname, but unfortunately the skill sets did not pass on to me. So mine are really much in commercial activities as opposed to broadcast. But as this night comes to an end, I don't really think it's coming to an end, and I'd like to say thank you to everybody who has come here. So could you please give yourselves a round of applause, because this has truly been a wonderful and amazing day for all of us. And I would just like to start with something that when you're celebrating 25 years, and I tell people that I bought into the man's vision, and then I bought into the business. And for me, I think, as Tim would say, God's word is eternal. He had a dream 25 years ago, and it has come to fruition today. And so, first and foremost, let's thank God for being here. I am not taking away Pastor Kilimali's role, but I just want to, if I'm going to do a vote of thanks, we have to start with the Most High. And then also to the staff who are present today, congratulations to all of you. I too will be working very hard to get an award in our 26-year period, so I know we will all be doing the same thing so we can build a company together. So all distinguished guests, thank you very much for gracing this occasion. To our wonderful clients, to our board, to the photographers actually, Lexi and Fulani, thank you very much. Please make me look good. And would also, like to thank Tim for his, how does he put it? For those of you who have had the pleasure of sitting in the boardroom with him, big, hairy, audacious goals. Yeah. So a round of applause for the big, hairy, audacious goals. Come on, you all know it. And well, sometimes some of us have received wonderful gifts, but the biggest gift is a thank you. So thank you to all of you. And I would also like to say another thank you to somebody who has made this evening amazing, wonderful, and it's to our MC, Monica Kimeo. Could you please come so we can thank you for this wonderful day. Tim, would you please come and, you cannot be calling everybody for an award and then we forget you, surely. Surely, you have done a wonderful job and we really thank you. Turn it around. The other way around, the 25 here. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Monica. I really appreciate you. And also your team that has come to grace this occasion, we thank you as well. And to the DJ, well done. We appreciate you too. To the hotel staff who have been very kind and very gracious to us for the meal that they prepared with the catering team and the person who prepared the cake, I'd like to thank you as well. But there are those who are unseen hands who have done quite a lot for the past couple of weeks, and one of them is walking towards the dais. Rachel, please. And is Ben in the room? Ben Masonga? Oh, he has disappeared at the wrong moment. But Rachel has been instrumental in organizing this evening. I'm sure you've seen her shuttling up and down. And kindly please give a round of applause. She's done an amazing job. There is also Nadia who received an award. You saw her here. She came in as a sales individual and she's doing design work and everything else. So Tim gives people wonderful opportunities to grow within this company. And that's a testament. Ben, there you are. A round of applause for Ben as part of the organizing team. I think it's not been easy, but there we are. We are all here together. And to the finance department, Poleni sana, mtasort mambo Monday. So, are you serious? DJ, I take back my thank you. Anyway, so I think without further ado, the cake is ready. I think we'll go back to music, and shortly we'll invite the pastor for closing prayers, but not yet. Yeah, thank you very much.
Piece of cake on the table, so please take a piece. Yes, take a piece and partake of the goodness of this day. As we close, I want to invite Pastor Akilimani to just come and close for us. with a word of prayer. Tulianza na maombi, ni vizuri tufunge na maombi. Manake tumefika wakati huu, manake Mwenyezi Mungu ametuwezesha. So tunaomba watu ambao wanakata keki dakika 2 tu tuombe, alafu tutabaki tukila, tukisherehekea, tukikatika wale ambao wanajua katika. Asante.
Praise the Lord. Can I kindly request you to do something? Shall we stand up on our feet? Each one of us is going to pray. This is what we do in Opticom. Okay? You recall, I normally say, knowledge becomes power when applied. Somebody said, knowledge is power. He said, have truth. I believe in applied knowledge. You know, when you get a degree, in any institution of higher learning, this is what they tell you. Go and do that pertains to this degree. Okay? If you don't apply, then you went to college to eat just beans, then come back, start stealing and doing whatever you can do. You see, applied knowledge is power. We want to apply. Now, may the grace and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forevermore. Amen. May God bless all of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please take your seats. We have come to the end of tonight's celebration. We are going to have a photo moment outside. Those of you who love photos like myself, nasikianga daka sijapigwa picha kwa function. No, we are the selfie girls. So there's a moment to the CEO, yes, the group beyond bearers. We ask you to start by the photos outside. Then we go to the partners, we go to the clients, then we go to the employees in that order. So I will hand over these proceedings to the photo people outside. So Bona CEO, you are the spot tonight. We would like a photograph with you, so we ask you and your board to be the first ones to take the first photograph, followed by your partners and stakeholders and then clients, and the list goes on. So